Aquarius. I'm so glad to have you here. That's number one. Thank you for visiting and stopping by for our soul messages, our soul journey. There's challenges, there's chakra work, there's purpose and past life in here. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I also want to mention that Aquarius and Capricorn at this time of existence seem to be, not that other signs aren't, but these two particular signs, I'm seeing massive spiritual awakenings, growth. The vision that I get is blowing the door off the hinges spiritually, like awakening, like this is your time. It's very guided. There's bigger spiritual purpose. And so with that being said, there's definitely, it's so neat that your energy card, I'll show you, we'll talk about it, but yeah, you definitely have this in your reading. And every reading I do for you feels like this, and Capricorn, every single time, even when I listen to other people. So this is your time. You are here for big purpose, for big things, for big spiritual awakenings, ascensions, to come into your purpose, to help others. I mean, it's really beautiful energy. So really following your passions, your desires, what calls you. Okay, so I wanted to do a spiritual soul session, and this particular spread came to me, and so this is what we're gonna do. So first off, you got desire on your stone, and I feel like this is very important to find what drives you in this life, but also to maintain this in a balanced way, not over access kind of way. Be careful what you are putting into, because this could easily go in excess, like overeating, alcohol turning into alcoholism. This could really turn for you if you're not careful. So desires is something that you're going to work on in this life. This is going to be something that's it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, having to navigate that, to find the balance and moderation, and to know what to follow. So this is pivotal in your life. Now you have turquoise. I love this card. It's so beautiful. Direction, point, and purpose. Absolutely. Like I say. Blue is throat chakra, but also this reminds me of cups energy, which is emotion and spiritual connection. That's how you connect. That's popping into my head, so I want to throw that out there as well. But I do feel that you're here for bigger purpose. And it's like an activation. You have a particular spiritual purpose that's going to give back at this time to the planet, to the collective. So this is really cool. So I feel like it's finding that purpose and knowing what directions to go in. And then you got the 8 of Cups. 8s can be success. The need to move on, seeking more from life than what you are experiencing, a spiritual quest. That is very highlighted in my mind's eye right now, guys. Choosing to make big life changes, a change in priorities, leaving home. I feel that change in priorities when it comes to these desires, hang-ups, it really strongly in my head too, knowing when to walk away. This is big energy for this life. Knowing when to walk away. When something is no longer benefiting you or making you happy, or it's just over. It's time for changes. bigger expansion. So this is really big. And I do feel that the spiritual quest is connected to this, and a change in priorities, choosing to make big life changes. This, I feel like your life is change. You're going to have a lot of changes in your life, or you're going to go through a lot to get you where you need to be, to get you in the right direction, the right path. And everything has its purpose to get you there. Okay? I feel that connection. Like, I'm telling you things that are really coming to me and popping into my mind, because I think they're valuable. But at the same time, I'm going to read this spread. So if it sounds a little jumbled, it's because I have information like downloads that are popping into my head, but then I also have the information that I need to convey to you. Life balance. Absolutely. I see that. Especially with the desires, guys, and knowing when to leave something. Balancing different elements in life, work hard and play hard mentality. That to me is sticking out so clearly with addictions, toxic patterns, things that aren't the best for you. This can, I don't want to say this, it can even be sexual addictions or fetishes, guys. It doesn't have to be some big thing, first of all, let me just say. It can be something smaller, but just noticing that, how that is in your life. Work hard and play hard mentality. I feel that here, like I said, achieving it all in perfect balance. Moderation. This is a part of what your life's journey is. It's what you're working on. These are challenges to overcome. Past life karma, cycles. This indicates a past life is the reason why the intense energy surrounds you, the person or situation. Look into ways to clear past life karma and see the bigger picture of the situation by viewing it from a lesson perspective. Taking ownership for your part and forgiveness are key in releasing past life karma. Yeah, this is what you're working on in this life. There's pent up energy from your lives, traumas, situations, relationships. I do feel very strongly addictions, going down the wrong path, not having moderation and balance. There's a lot stored there, and you're breaking these cycles. That's a part of this life. You're breaking this cycle. You're healing this. You're letting this go. And just so you're aware, you can do this with past life regressions, hypnotherapy, energy work, crystal work. So there's different avenues that you can get into for this. But that's part of your journey. That's part of what you're here for. There's a bigger sacred plan. So sometimes when it doesn't, this is an angel oracle. So they're always listening. They're always there to help you. You might be trying to rush something or asking the questions, why is this happening to me? Why am I like this? What's going on? Why do I have this desire? Why? There's a sacred plan here. There's a method to the madness, is what I feel like I need to tell you. They're also here to listen to you, to help you, and there's a divine method to this that then opens you up spiritually and puts you on this spiritual path that expands for you in a big, big way. Okay? And not only, I feel like this is mainly for you spiritually, this huge awakening, this huge opening, this huge healing of your past lives and your traumas and what's stored, and moving on to in this life as well. And I feel like this huge, massive awakening, healing because of the things that you're going through, because of this. And I haven't read all the cards, so this can also be that you're going to give this back. You're going to share how, you're going to share your experiences with others. But either way, just know that by you working on yourself or overcoming and doing your own spiritual work, it does affect the whole collective, the earth, everything, because it's oneness. It does matter. It means a lot when people are working on themselves. And then, of course, enlightenment. What you're going through, what you've been through, what you're carrying with you, this is all bringing enlightenment to you. And this is the solar plexus chakra. A lot can be stored here. So if there are addictions or things going on, this can be from stored feelings from this life when you're young. A lot of trauma can happen then, or past lives, and I feel like it's a combination. And a lot of the times this is, and I'm not saying this is for you, but a lot of the times it's self-confidence, self-worth, knowing what you can do, what you're capable of doing. And sometimes you need to know that to get over certain addictions or callings, you know? So solar plexus work and enlightenment can help heal this. Also, same thing, hypnotherapy, past life regression, all those things can help. Talking to your angels, your spirit guides, your spirit team, bringing in the archangels. The angels can't help you unless you ask. That's number one. So it's very important. Now think about how bored they are all day that people won't ask them for things or don't know to or think it's silly and think that they have to have some big problem. No, they want to help you. Talk to them. See which angels are the best for your situation. Call them in and ask them for assistance and visualize it. I'm telling you. If you're open and receive, big things can happen for you. They can help you heal this energy as well. They can help you see. There's a plan to this. Like I said, I feel it again. A method to the madness. So you may have really been struggling, or you're in a struggle that's putting you on the divine path. And this is about knowing when to walk away. It's very important. Somebody needs to hear this. Then we have adventure. Dare to do things differently. Manifest your travel dreams. Move to a new location. Adventure. Going on a new adventure. Finding a new adventure. Lighting up a desire. Igniting the passions. Something positive, okay? Something different, something new. And I feel this tremendously with this. Know when to walk away. Know when to leave. Know when to start something new. It calls to your soul and your journey in this life. This also has a travel aspect to it. So you could be moving far away, like big move across the world kind of moves. You could be traveling, or travel will help you put things into perspective. Maybe you just need to get away for a while. But I definitely feel this moving to a new location, it helps you with your purpose and alignment. And your ability to manifest is very high. It's okay to be different. You don't have to follow the plan, the hamster wheel, the program. You can do it your way, as long as it's in a positive, healthy way. You're not hurting anybody, yourself, do it. Don't think that you have to fit in. Loosen your grip. Yes, absolutely. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Work with your team, work with your angels. They can help you. Think more spiritual in your assistance, but loosen your grip. I really feel coping mechanisms and addiction standing out here really, really big. And it does, like I said, it doesn't have to be big addictions. You know, you're thinking you're thinking drugs or alcohol or something like that. It can be something like sugar. You know, it can be something like that that has a hold of your life, and now you're starting to have health issues. It can be something like that. It does not have to be. It can be toxic patterns in relationships that are causing you to spin out of control. But that control and the emotionalness that it provides to spirit opens you up spiritually, and you can heal. I see it like a path. Like a dirt path, and it's windy. That's what I'm seeing, guys, I swear. But the coping mechanisms and how you're coping are something to look into. Make sure that they're healthy and in moderation, guys. That's part of your journey here. Overcoming some kind of addiction or pattern or toxicity, or knowing balance, finding balance within yourself, and what your desires are and how to get them in a healthy way are big in your reading for this life and for these challenges. Direction is standing out to me. I'm telling you, I see the pathway, the windy pathway. The more I read, the more visions I'm having. Okay, protection needed. You know, I haven't read this yet, and I haven't read the bottom, but strongly empath comes to my mind. There's a lot of you that are empaths. So it's very, very important to protect yourself. This is something I'm actually learning about. I don't have all the knowledge as of yet, but I know it's important to protect yourself and ask for protection and visualize it. I talk to Michael every day. Archangel Michael and me are like best friends. I ask for protection constantly and for help with purpose. I just love him. So even if it's as small as that, I would do it. But there's also crystal work, visualization, meditations. But I always go to Michael, me personally. And this is something I had to learn, because I could take on energies around people and feel a certain way, and I hated the way I felt, and I could literally feel people sucking the life out of me. I swear. I could feel it, because certain people needed you. They needed you to feel better about themselves. They needed an outlet because you made them feel better. And they weren't doing the work themselves, though. And so it's draining. It's an energy drainer to be around those people constantly, or for those people to keep coming back to feed on you. And I feel that 100% in this reading. This might be something that you're experiencing or you feel, but this is coming to my mind, so I'm going to say it. And I definitely went through it, and I had to sever ties. So severing ties and cords to certain individuals, it's okay to help people, but you need boundaries, you need protection. And there's at a level of knowing who you can help, okay? Because if they're draining the life out of you and they're really not helping themselves, you can't save everyone. I need to tell you that. But they can't keep draining you and exhausting you. They need to work on themselves. That's something that you need to work on in this life. That's a boundary. It's a hard thing, okay? Because you're like, how do I handle this? How do I do this? How do I know who I need to cut off? It's a struggle. It's something that you have to work out. You really have to feel if this person is constantly draining you and really not doing the work. always protect yourself. I feel big with empathy here, empaths. I also with the colors, and I do have that sense very strongly of emotions and spiritual energy and the mixture that goes straight to the divine. I feel like that hurts you spiritually. It's draining. So let's read it. It is vital at this time to protect your energy field, as others may be projecting negative energy onto you. You also may be in an environment for which you are absorbing negative vibes that are draining you. Oh my God, I didn't even read this. Exactly. Call in Archangel Michael for protection and to clear your energy field. Having a practice of grounding and putting a protective bubble around you every day will be helpful. This is so much easier than you think it is. I swear, when you start getting into, when you're spiritually open more and you start talking to the archangels and develop a relationship with them, you can trust this. Just talk to them, ask for what you need, thank them, be grateful, and I'm telling you, you're going to see a difference. Cord cutting, I see that too. Cord cutting. And there's people who are like sucking energy from you, which may make you even feel in this situation just maybe not a situation where you're having to look at your desires and toxicities and addictions, but maybe you are exhausted and this is causing a health issue, or you're just like, how do I work this out? I really feel this energy of protection and asking for assistance. Because this happened to me. Absolutely. Soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Absolutely. And soul family. This can be on earth too, but I feel very strongly that you have an array of help around you, helping you through what you're fighting, and they're there just waiting for you to connect with them. They can help you. They've come with you in this life. You just need to be open to them. Like I'm saying with Michael. And don't think just because they're archangels they can't work with you in a close manner. They can, absolutely. And they can work with you every day. It doesn't have to just be your guides or your personal angels. You can work directly with them as well. Intelligence, education, knowledge, perception, and flexibility. 4 + 5 = a 9. The 9 is very spiritual. It's also completion. I feel very strongly what popped into my head was sacred knowledge. And this is third eye. So I feel like you are very connected through third eye. You may not know that right now, depending on what you're into, because I feel like if you're using a lot of substance abuse, you can be blocking your gifts. It depends on what, I want to say your drug of choice is, but it doesn't have to be that huge. It doesn't have to be, but depending on what you're in, there could be a blockage and you're not seeing this, or you could actually, this could be blown open for you and you are getting information and it scares you. But this is valuable, very valuable. Don't be afraid to use it. There's sacred knowledge within you, sacred information, and they're trying to connect with you. Big awakening and spiritual development here, guys. It's huge. I just feel it. Like I said, I see the door and the hinges blowing off the door. So being more flexible. Don't sit stuck in a situation. I feel that because you have knowing when to leave. Education and perception are very important. Knowledge, doing more work, and for, how do I say this? Spiritually, investigating more, researching more, trying new things, will help you tremendously, and the knowledge alone can heal you, can put you on the right path, or a rabbit hole that's a trickle effect that's going to guide you. Like I said, I see it on the table. It's crazy because I work with my guides and my angels and the archangels every single day, and I do my prayer before I start. And I very clearly in this reading, I'm getting messages on other readings, but this is the most information, downloads, pictures that I have ever gotten in a reading before. Wow. And this is possibly because I have a moon and rising in Aquarius. So maybe that's why, because we're so connected, and the third eye and pictures and things like that. So this is possibly a lot to do with my own life. So I'm not, we're together here. But I see it very clearly, like there's a path, and I see the door with the hinges. Big change. Don't be afraid. There's a big change, okay? I don't know if you've already been going through this. This is something that you've done, or is it just resonating with you? But this is all from past lives, that you came here for a particular purpose, and to blow open your own spirituality, to ascend here on earth, to overcome this, and to handle this, to get over the karma, to get over these people who are draining. You're a healer. It's like being a healer, a light worker, and people are drawn to you. You can use this to help them. Or you're very compassionate and you try to help them, because I see the emotions. The problem is, it's like they're sucking the life out of you. And how you handle that, how you deal with that. I feel exhaustion all the time, and also not the best ways in handling what you're going through. I read something one time that talked about all addictions or obsessions, okay? It doesn't have to be that that deep, but it's coming to me, I'm going to tell you. So I read something one time that said that they're it's all the same. Even if it's good or bad, they're still, the thing is to focus. Say for instance you have an addictive personality or an obsessive personality, okay? And there's no, it's the same. How do I want to say this? It's the same. The thing is, what you want to do is not deal with the obsession itself, or the addictive personality part, or the addiction, is to replace it with something positive, okay? Something that brings you positive results. So you're still keeping that, unless you want to go deep work, and then hypnotherapy or regression, maybe you can work with the actual obsession itself, where it comes from, deep rooted, that kind of thing. But the key to mastering it is to replace it with something in a positive way, a positive level, a positive redirection that brings you the healthy benefits, okay? Popped in, I gotta tell you. Okay, last one. Air Guardian. Is it a coincidence that you're an air sign? This is an ancestor card as well. Shift your perception. There's a bigger picture here that you need to step out and look within. And I do feel this energy about, and you have perception here as well. I do feel this energy very strongly about, why has things been so hard? Why do I feel this way? Why do I have to go this way? Why did I waste so much time? Where has my life gone? All these questions are popping in. It doesn't mean you have all of them. You may have one of them. And again, maybe you're not on such a drastic path. It depends on the Aquarius and where you are in your life journey at this moment. But I feel this really, really strong, guys, and huge spiritual awakening. It's planned out for purpose, for reason here. and I need to say this too because this pops into my head as well, that there can be different paths, but the same destination. I've learned that personally for myself and readings that I've had with other people. That was really pivotal information, but that's popping into my head right now. So I'm going to tell you that there can be different paths. So some of you might have a lighter journey of this. Some of you might have a really heavy journey because it's all about the free will and the decisions on which path you personally have decided to go down. It may not be so hard for all of you, but just know that there is a path and there is a direction, and still the same things need to be learned. It's just on what level. Okay, I feel that. And to change and shift your perception of things, you don't need to ask the whys. Okay, it's part of your spiritual awakening and your ascension and overcoming on this journey. You're healing the past lives. You're working on balance in your life. Sacred plan. It's all divinely guided here. You have soul. I feel like saying soul therapy. You have soul help. Okay, when I say soul, I'm talking about your spiritual guidance around you or what you can call in. But I feel very strongly that's what popped into my head. Soul therapy. They can heal you. They can help you. They can direct you. It's all for purpose. Wow. Wow, this is wow. I'm so shocked because of all the things that really came to me and popped in the visions. It's not usually this much. And this, wow, it's amazing. Just know that you're on the right path, okay? There needs to be some changes along the way. No matter what, you're always on the right path, okay? But they can be the shorter paths, longer paths, more obstacles, depends. But there's a time, change, big change, far away change, huge change, travel, far away. This can even be like a retreat or resort or just a vacation that puts things into perspective for you or provides some kind of healing. Sometimes from your past lives as well, when you go to a different place, it will resonate with you, okay? And it can provide, there's like light codes, and it can provide healing. It can open up things for you, even though you don't really maybe understand it or know what's happening, and different doorways. I feel this really strongly too, because for me it's the beach. The water, something about the water. So I feel like this is connected to past life energy. Traveling can help you here, connected through your emotions, being more open. There's sacred knowledge within you or sacred knowledge that's coming out. It's more visual. To wrap this up, let me tell you about the chakras that I see. I see third eye chakra and throat chakra. Oh, and solar plexus chakra. It's like the stomach area. This is like where we store a lot of, and there can be other things too, but what's standing out to me is self-worth, confidence, direction, being deserving of love. I feel past life or early trauma. So those are the ones that I would really focus on if you're going to do chakra work. ASMR they have meditation, they have hertz with no words, where that's like it's a vibration sound that can heal. What else did I say? There's crystal work you can do, dance, meditation. I like to clear my chakras through dance. It's stagnation because I feel blockages sometimes, and the need of flow. That's coming out. So there's a lot of different avenues you can work on. You can also, like I said, ask for help and talk to your angels and your guides and start connecting to them and starting a relationship with them. They're there to help you, to guide you, to protect you. Very strong that they're there for you. Tap in and receive. Okay? And if anyone's dealing with like a strong addiction, or you've gotten over one, oh my gosh, my heart goes out to you. I know that that's not an easy path, okay? And I'm so sorry, but you got it. You're very capable, and everything's going to be okay. Your path leads to this spiritual enlightenment, this awakening, this ascension, this getting over whatever it is that might be holding you down. So huge hope at the end. It's just about which path you're going to take, how soon you're going to get there. But yeah, we've got past life work, we've got chakra work, challenges, overcoming, and purpose. Perfect. Okay, guys, I hope this resonated with someone. It was really thrilling for me because wow, I'm just like really taken back about all the messages and what I've seen. This was really great, really great. Big experience for me. So I really do hope that I could give you hope and direction and inspiration to move forward. And I wish you guys all the best, and I will see you soon, Aquarius.